Hello students, in this chapter number 10, the next topic is use of spherical mirror. We all know that spherical mirror has two types. First is a concave mirror and another one is a concave mirror. So first we start a new topic of concave mirror. Use of concave mirror. First use of concave mirror is it is used in torchlight, headlight of vehicles for focus its light or focus parallel beam of light. What is the first use? We have to focus all light parallel beam, so we use concave mirror. Now second use of concave mirror, it is used for saving mirror. It is used for saving mirror, for get large image of face. Third, concave mirror use dentist for show tooth of patient. For treatment of tooth. Concave mirror use dentist for treatment of patient's tooth. Now fourth use, large size concave mirror use for collect more sun rays in solar furnace. Large size concave mirror used for collect more sun rays in solar furnace because more heat generation. Because of more heat generation. These four use of concave mirror. Now second one is convex mirror or use of convex mirror. First, convex mirror used as a convex mirror is used as a back mirror or light to get rear image. For get rear image which is behind the vehicle. Why we use convex mirror? Because it gives large and direct image of an object or vehicle. Why we use rear image? Convex mirror used as a back mirror or rear mirror because it gives rear image which behind the vehicles and gives large and direct image of object. And second, large size convex mirror used for SOAP security, used as a SOAP security. It secure SOAP from the thieves and shopkeeper takes eye on customers. These two use or general use convex mirror. First use is to get back mirror or get rear image of the vehicle which is behind the vehicle, and this mirror gives large and direct image of an object. So we can get a real image. Large size convex mirror used for SOAP security. It secures our SOAP from the thieves and shopkeeper take eye on the customer. So these two different use of spherical mirrors. Now a new topic is sign convention for reflection by spherical mirrors. Next topic is sign convention for reflection by spherical mirror. Sign convention is called Cartesian sign convention. It's called Cartesian sign convention. It's based on Cartesian coordinate system. Is totally based on Cartesian coordinate system. How to give the sign like plus sign, minus sign? So here we use a mirror or spherical mirror, aperture MN, this principal axis here called P. So what is the first fundamental in this sign convention? In this Cartesian sign convention we use origin as a pole P. In this system, we consider our origin. Origin is pole P. Now, first, we have to put our object always left side in front of spherical mirrors. We always put our object front side in spherical mirror. So here our mirror. So always we put our object as left hand side, and this is right hand side of the mirror. So this principal axis, which is horizontally to pole. So on the x-axis, left hand side where we put our object. So this side we give negative sign. So we put negative sign. So this side negative x direction, negative x direction from origin or pole P, then x negative direction, and vice versa. In this side positive x direction, left hand side we put positive sign, and right hand side we put positive sign. So positive sign, right hand side we put positive sign. Now third, now we put this is x dash and x. So similarly, it is a y and y dash. Now for vertically y axis, the upper side of principal axis we use positive sign. Upper side of principal axis. So in this side we use positive sign for in case of y axis and vice versa. The downward or downside of the principal axis use negative sign. So in downward direction we use negative sign, positive and negative. In this side negative and this side positive. And here consider our origin. Pole is our origin in the sign convention of spherical mirror. First, second, third. Now fourth one. First one is always we consider pole as a origin. Second case, in x-axis, the upper side, or left side of pole, we use negative sign in negative x direction and positive sign in a positive x direction. For vertically y-axis, upper side of principal axis, we use plus sign, and downward of y-axis, we use negative sign. So this is all about sign convention of spherical mirror. You can write these all notes for your simplifications. Now we discuss our next important topic is mirror formula. This is very important topic, helpful in a solution for many sum which is given in your example or exercise. Mirror formula, but we discuss some fundamental points, and the first thing is a like object distance. Object distance. You have to clear first some points before start the mirror formula, and the first point is object distance. The distance between the pole of spherical mirror to object is called object distance, and which is denoted by u. Object distance denoted by u. Like this is a spherical mirror. Here our pole P, M and N. This is shaded region. Assume that here we place our object AB. So what will be the object distance? The distance from pole P to object. This distance PB is called object distance U. Now second point is image distance, and take a one note. In most of case or all case we use our object distance negative. Always we use our object distance negative. Why? We discussed earlier, if object placed left side mirror or in front of mirror, that time we take object distance negative, because on x axis our object placed in a negative side. Now for image distance, like the ray goes from here, center of curvature here. So after reflection, it meet at any point, and that point image is formed. So here point B dash and A dash. So distance from the distance between pole P to image position. The distance between point P or pole P to image position, like here image form. So this distance is called image distance, which is denoted by small b. Like image from left hand side. Image from left hand side. So we use negative b, and if image from right hand side to the mirror, so we use positive sign. Suppose here image form, so we use image distance positive, Done. Now focal length. You already know the definition of focal length. So what do you mean by focal length? Focal length is the distance between point P to principal focus F. Focal length denoted by small f. Distance between point P to principal focus capital F. This distance PF is called focal length, which is denoted by small f. But there are two cases. In concave mirror, we use negative f. We use negative focal length. But in case of convex mirror, we use positive. Why these two? Let's assume that this is our concave mirror. So what happened? Here center of curvature and here principal focus on principal axis. So this principal focus is left hand side to the mirror. So we use here negative f. And in case of convex mirror, so here center of curvature, done. Here principal focus. So this principal focus is right hand side to the mirror. So we use here positive sign for sign convention. Now we start our main mirror formula. So simply mirror formula denoted by 1 by u plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. This is our mirror formula for spherical mirror. V is called image distance, u is called object distance, and is called focal length. Done. This formula is very important for spherical mirror. This is the spherical mirror formula. In this case, we can also tell that the reciprocal sum of image distance and object distance is equal to reciprocal of focal length. You also remember by this word. Or you know that f is equal to r by 2. Put this value in this equation. So your mirror formula will be 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 2 by r, because f by 2, so 2 by r. This is also your mirror formula. Done. If we use v and u, we can take plus and minus. We can use sign convention and we put sign positive or negative, whatever. And focal length, it is depends on our nature of mirror, like concave or convex. Now, next topic is this formula useful for solve sum. We discuss later. Now, magnification of spherical mirror. Magnification. The word magnification. Magnification for spherical mirror. The word magnify, you can Also listen. Magnification. Magnification means magnify. It will be like magnification of mirror. The image height which is compared to our object height. The image height v which is compared to our object height u. These two parameters gives the value of magnification. So you can write the ratio of image height and object height is called magnification. Magnification denoted by small m. So magnification formula becomes m is equal to v by u. M is equal to v by u. Now value of magnification and object height relation. Object and relation. If magnification value should be 1, if magnification value should be 1, so height of image it will be equal to height of object. If magnification value, sorry, here h dash by h image height and object height done. So if magnification value will be 1, so here like height is or image height 5 centimeter and object height also 5. So 5 by 5 1. So both are same. Conclusion is h I is equal to h o. In case of magnification less than 1, magnification will be less than 1. So what happens? The height of image is less than height of object. In a third case, if magnification will be greater than 1, so height of image is greater than height of object. This is the fundamental definition of magnification, the ratio of image height by object height. This ratio gives the value of magnification. And you can note here magnification may be right in another way. Magnification also defined in another way, and which is based on distance. This is based on height. This is totally based on height. Now we define our magnification, which is based on distance. So magnification defined as image distance by object distance, and I written here sign negative. So negative sign gives, if in your answer negative sign comes, so your image nature will be Here we consider two cases. In first case, in your solution of magnification, your answer comes negative. So nature of your image will be real and inverted. But if in result your magnification answer will be positive, so the image will be virtual and direct nature. So magnification generally helpful for find the nature of image. If magnification negative, so you can conclude that our image will be real and inverted. If in solution your magnification will be positive, so you can tell your image nature is virtual and direct. So this is all about mirror formula and magnification. Magnification in two ways. First is the concept of height and another is the concept of distance. So this is all important for your solution of example and very important for your examinations like board NCERT, textbook or GSEB and CBSE board. This is all about mirror formula and magnification. Okay, thank you.